I need sketch graphs of f of x is cos x, g of x is 2 sine x, between 0 and 360 degrees. Clearly indicate the coordinates of the x-intercepts, y-intercepts, and the turning points. Okay, so let's go ahead and draw those graphs first. And just to make a note that they say here, x is between 0 and 360 degrees, and it's not included. Let's go draw those graphs first. Okay, so let's draw cos x first. So the cos x graph is just straightforward cos x. You should know this one because, you've seen that before. So you're going to draw it straight away. So 1, and then at 90, /80, 270, and 360. I'm just leaving them open on the edges because they say their domain is not open. So we're just going to leave it open. And then we connect them. Remember, it's not a straight line graph. So we want it to be a curvy. Okay. And they want us to label. So f of x is cos x. This is obviously the point 1, 360. No, sorry, that's not how we label that. Sorry about that. We always do the x-intercept first. So 361. This is 0, 1. 90, 0. And 180 minus 1. This one is 270 and 0. Okay, so that is that graph done. Then we can draw the graph of 2 sine x. Again, so you know the graph of sine x. This is just 2 times the size. So wherever sine x was at the 1, it's going to be at the 0. So we start at the 0. And then when it's 90, it is at 1. When it is 180, it's back down again. 270 is down at 1. 360 is back on. Yeah, that should not be included. Okay, we just connect these again. Okay, put a label for it. And then we can also label these points, although it is getting a bit chaotic on here. Okay, so there we've got our 2 graphs. Let's then have a look what they ask next. So for which values of x is g increasing? So we want to know where is the yellow one increasing. And so that is obviously it's increasing here from 0 up to 90. And then again, it drops, and then from 270 to 360, it increases again. Okay, so 0 to 90, 270 to 360. Okay, so which values is it increasing? And then where is the cos graph, f of x, where is it greater or equal to 0? So greater than or equal to 0. Let's go look at that cos graph quick. So we're looking at the red one. Where is it greater than or equal to 0? So obviously it is the red one. So here, from here all the way to 90. That 90 is included. Then it's also here from 270 to 360. Okay, so again, 0 to 90 and 270 to 360. Okay, and then just a note on this one. So they said here the domain, they used the round brackets, which means it's not included. So that's why I haven't included it here in this part. You can see 0 is not included and 360 is not included. Okay, and then finally they want to know where is f of x times g of x, where is it greater or equal to 0? Okay, so we basically want to know where are they both 0? Where are they, if we multiply them, are they positive? Okay, so let's do this down here. Okay, what we are looking for is f of x times g of x is greater or equal to 0. What we're going to do is we're going to break this down into different areas. So between 0 and 90, 90 to 180, 180 to 270, and 270 to 360. There's a few ways. You don't have to do it this way. I just find it works quite well like this. And we're looking at what is f of x, what is g of x. So is it positive or negative? And then we can multiply. Okay, let's have a look. Okay, so from 0 to 90, f of x is the red. So from 0 to 90, it is positive. Then 90 to 180, it is negative. 180 to 270, it is negative. 270 to 360, it is positive. Let's look at g of x. So 0 to 90, it's positive. 90 to 180, it's positive. 180 to 270 is negative. And 270 to 360 is negative. And then we just multiply these. So positive and a positive makes a positive. Okay, so positive and a positive makes a positive. Negative and positive makes negative. Negative and negative makes positive. Positive and negative makes negative. Okay, so we can see here we've got it is greater than or equal to 0 from 0 to 90. And then also again from 180 to 270. Let's just check then where it is equal to 0. So at 90, we've got one that's positive and 1 0. So if we multiply anything by 0, it is 0. So that is included. 180, we've got 1 0, 1 negative. That is going to be 0. And 270, a 0 and a negative. So that is going to be included. And so this is where the product is equal to or greater than 0.